3-Week Diet by Brian Flatt. The 5 Commandments of Smart Dieting. To really see the best results from any diet plan you choose to use, you need to learn a few diet commandments. These are guidelines that must be followed if you are going to see superior results that will help propel you forward. Sadly, many people miss out on one or more of these and it greatly costs them their success. Want to learn more? Check out the list of 5 commandments below. Thou shalt eat more protein. Of all the foods that you could eat while on a fat loss diet, protein is perhaps the most important. Protein helps combat hunger, it helps stabilize blood glucose levels, and it helps prevent lean muscle mass loss. This, in turn, helps speed up your metabolism and accelerates the process of fat loss. Don't let your diet intake fall short. Aim to eat some protein in each and every meal and snack that you consume. Thou shalt eat regularly. While the concept that your metabolism will increase the more often you eat isn't entirely accurate, as the boost you get after a meal is directly related to the size of that meal, eating regularly does help to keep hunger at bay. By feeding your body frequently throughout the day, you'll help avoid food cravings and energy lows, making it that much easier to stick to your diet program. Thou shalt prioritize fresh foods. When selecting your foods, eating fresh is a must. We live in a world where processed foods are around every corner and just waiting to cause us weight gain. Eliminate these and you'll really give your diet a boost. Focus on foods in their natural state, fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats and oils, and lean proteins. If you only make one change to your diet plan, make it this one. Thou shalt set short-term goals. One diet rule that you should abide by and follow is to always set short-term goals for yourself. Think about what you are doing in the here and now, not months from now. It's too easy to lose sight of your goals if they are going to take place 6 months to a year down the road. Try thinking in 3-week segments. 3 weeks is about how long it takes for good habits to form, so it is the perfect amount of time to build behaviors that will stand the test of time. It will help you stay motivated and consistent until you don't even have to think about making those changes any longer. They'll just be automatic. Thou shalt stop comparisons. Finally, stop comparing yourself to others. Realize that this is your own journey and your own body. It's unlike anyone else's, so you simply can't expect to see the same results as everyone else. Instead, start comparing yourself today to yourself from yesterday. If each day you are getting better, you are successful in your journey. So keep these diet commandments in mind. Focus on these and you can feel confident that you are headed in the right direction. The 3 fat loss foods sabotaging your results. Feel like you're doing everything right on your diet plan but still not seeing the results you desire? Many people find themselves in this position. They are working hard on their approach and taking care to follow their diet to the letter. But yet, something is amiss. The scale just isn't going downward and they aren't getting the results they were hoping for. What gives? Often, the big problem is not their effort or motivation. The problem is that they are letting certain foods into their diet plan that are sabotaging their results. Often these foods are designed to be fat loss foods but they really aren't. Instead, they're holding you back from success. What are these foods? Let's go over 3 foods that you need to cut out of your diet immediately. Fruit-flavored yogurts. Fruit-flavored yogurts are a favorite among many dieters, but little do they know they're digging into pint-sized sugar bombs each time they eat a small container. Next time you're picking out your favorite yogurt, double-check the sugar content. You might just find yourself surprised to know there are 15 or more grams of sugar per serving. Of course, you can purchase the sugar-free varieties, but then you'll be taking in a number of unwanted artificial sweeteners, which can be just as bad for you. Instead, opt for plain Greek yogurt. Flavor it yourself by adding a handful of fresh berries. Fat-free products. Next up on the list of foods that you want to get out of your diet plan are any products that are built to be fat-free. These often state that they are fat-free on the label and are proud of it. But ask yourself, if the fat is removed, what is added? Something had to be added, otherwise these just wouldn't taste good. The answer to that is sugar. Sugar has often been added to these foods and is what is causing them to still taste appealing. And, if you are trying to lose body fat, Sugar is just as bad, if not worse, than fat is. Protein bars. Finally, the last of the foods that you need to be careful about including in your diet plan are protein bars. These may seem like a great option since they do contain protein and you're probably trying to get more protein into your day. But once again, you need to check that sugar content. Most protein bars are upwards of 15 grams of sugar or more per bar. Some measure in as high as 30 or even 40 grams of sugar depending on the calorie content. In actuality, these aren't much more than a glorified chocolate bar. While you can buy a few bars that do keep the sugar content very low, 5 grams or less per bar, you need to search for those. Be careful about buying these bars. So there are 3 foods that you may be currently eating that could be causing you some issues. Are any of these in your diet? If you want to learn the 2 must-eat foods that will help catapult fat loss into high gear, make sure that you check out the 3-week diet which goes over the harmful and helpful foods for weight loss. Click the link in the description below.